I want to start with your movie review, though, because that's
All
always my favorite part of Dave and Johnny Live, the Johnny North movie review. Let me guess, you liked this movie. Good movie? You enjoyed it?
Well,
I already know. He's not going to give it a bad review.
Well, it was a sci-fi adventure, and sci-fi is quite awesome. I mean, the story, kind of out there, kind of ridiculous, kind of all over the place. It's hard to get really into the characters because you're trying to get involved in this strange world where civilization was destroyed like thousands of years ago. And like our era that we live in now is like, ancient time now. The screen era, I guess, that we live in right now.
So this is the future, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's set in the future.
That's right.
Okay.
And now cities are mobile now. And they pretty much attack other cities and devour other cities. Like London is like one of the most powerful cities.
And it moves around?
Yeah. And
the Earth?
Yep. And it can...
On water?
On land.
What do you mean?
Like, it's like a huge tank. Think of it like that. The whole city is like one big mobile...
Like on wheels?
Yeah.
It's on wheels.
Yeah.
So there are cities on wheels.
Yeah.
That attack other cities?
That's right.
What's this movie called?
Mortal Engines.
Mortal Engines.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little out there, yeah.
Seems weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but the special effects are quite spectacular. It's really hard to get into the characters and the stories because it just seems like it's kind of hard to understand the whole world itself, that it's hard to care for characters that just seem extremely far-fetched. But it's there. If you've watched any science fiction show before, I mean, it's kind of standard in the sense of how it works. With you get the typical drama with someone betrayed me, killed my mom, and now I'm going to go kill you. Hugo Weaving is a tremendous villain, by the way, in this movie. He plays Thaddeus. Tremendous villain. He's really hateable. You really want him to get his butt kicked. And the main characters, like Shaw, this girl, like it's really hard to get behind her, but they try.
Uh-huh. So you liked it?
I liked it for the adventure, but...
He liked it. I knew he liked it. He always likes it.
There are flaws with the movie, though. Serious flaws with it.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
I did like how we kind of got sidetracked a bit, where we had this, like, cyborg chasing after her. So there was like somewhat of a side story to the main story. So that was kind of interesting. There wasn't just this one big plot. There was something else going on.
So there are moving cities and cyborgs.
Yeah, there's a bunch of robots and killer everything out there. Like it's a horrible world, actually.
Yeah. Wally wants to know, how did Dublin do in this mobile city deal? Did you notice? How did Montreal do? Are we all right? Or do we get destroyed by New York or something?
Yeah, I think most things got destroyed from what it looked like, actually. So
that sucks.
Yeah.
What are the humans like? Are they dressed in normal clothes, or are they dressed in like futuristic one-piece attire?
No, it's pretty normal, actually.
Normal clothes. Yeah. Okay. So, on a scale of 1 to 5, what are you giving this sucker?
I'd probably give it a 6. I probably thought the
I said 1 to 5, and you gave it a 6.
Oh, it should be on 10. Like...
Okay, sorry. Make it on 10 then. 6 on 10?
Yeah, 6 on 10, yeah. That's the scale. Like,
yeah. Wally likes that one-piece attire. You know what I'm talking about, those futuristic suits that you see in some of these sci-fi movies. You know what I'm talking about? They wear the, like, bodysuits.
Star Trek, yeah, I've seen that,
Yeah. I don't like sci-fi. I don't watch any sci-fi. I've never seen Star Wars. I've never seen Star Trek. I've never seen any of that stuff. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't like things that aren't real. I don't like fiction's okay, but like fiction that it's just so unbelievable that you can't even wrap your head around it. It's just like, this won't ever happen. I'm just not into it. I don't like sci-fi. I don't like sci-fi. I don't like comics. I don't like comic books. I don't like superheroes. I don't like any of that stuff. None of it.
I understand it's hard to get into characters like that because we would never be put in these kind of situations, so it's kind of hard to feel for them. They try to humanize as much as possible. Like someone betrays you, I mean, that can happen in real life. So they try to push that, but
betrayal. Franco wants me to give Star Wars a chance, and a lot of people have said, "Oh, you should watch Star Wars. Star Wars is good." Like, I don't know, man. I've never had the time to sit around for like 2 or 3 hours or however long these movies are to watch like little aliens and whatever, Like, I'm just not into it. I don't care. I don't care to invest my time in that type of thing. So, no thank you. I watched 90 Day Fiancé instead, okay? That's real life. It's reality, kind of.
Controlled reality, I think.
Well,
right?
It's televised, edited reality. Wally says he prefers reality, stuff that has, can, or could happen. I agree. I'm with you 100%, Wally. Like when he recommended to me that show, what was that show called? The Irish show that I watched?
You watched it. I didn't get to see it.
Wally, what was that show called? It was good. It was a gangster show. Love, hate. Yeah. It was a show about Irish gangsters. It's like, yeah, that's based on reality. I like that kind of stuff. The Sopranos. Things like that. These are my types of forms of entertainment. That's what I like to watch.
Dramas.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I like comedy too, but I don't like sci-fi. Sci-fi is not for me.
Fair enough.
All right.
But if you like sci-fi, and I think Andy does, because Andy was asking about it, I think Andy would enjoy it.
What's up, Andy? Andy's out there checking in. All right. So you like it. You like sci-fi.
Yeah, sci-fi
You
is
like
fun.
Star Wars? You've seen the Star Wars?
I've seen most of them. I don't think the last one.
So many of them, right?
Yeah, there's like 8 or 9 now.
Disney's taking over, and when Disney takes over, they maximize their profit.
It's a little much. It's not as good as it used to be. But it feels like that with a lot of things. Like some things, they're good the first time around, but when you go back and redo them again, it's a little too much. This is kind of fun in a sense where it's new, but it's also old. Where I feel it takes a bit of old aspects from past sci-fi, but it still has its own elements to it. This is based off like 4 novels, by the way. And it took them 10 years to make this movie.
Yeah, those sci-fi movies always take so much because they're so unrealistic. You got to build a whole nonsense world around it.
Well, there's the production. There's getting the rights for it as well.
Right. Franco wants to know if we watch Bad Blood. I do not. I don't know what that is.
I do not know what that is either.
I want to go see this movie. I'll probably review it next week. I think I'm going to go see a movie. You know how I never go see movies?
Wow.
I plan on going to see a movie because I saw a trailer, I saw a commercial for it, and I recognized the actress, and then I saw a trailer for it, and I want to see it. It's called The Favorite. I'm going to go see that, and I'll review it on Dave and Johnny Live next week.
Wow.
It stars Olivia Colman, who is in one of my favorite shows, Peep Show. So I'm going to go see that movie because she looks funny in it and it looks interesting. And apparently she's getting a lot of buzz for awards. So I like that.
Cool.
She's excellent.
You check that out. Check out the new Steve Carell movie. So we both have movies to talk about.
New Steve Carell movie? You saw that?
I'll be seeing it on Wednesday.
Oh, what movie is that?
I forget what it's called exactly.
Is that the one where he play? Wait, is that the? What is that? Which one is that? Is that the one with?
I think it starts with an M or something.
That's not the Dick Cheney one, is it?
No, I don't think so.
I want to see that Dick Cheney one too. That looks good. Where what's his name? Christian Bale plays Dick Cheney.
Yeah, it's definitely not that one. I don't think so.
Oh, Wally said he just mentioned Peep Show above in the chat or something. But yeah, Peep Show is a great show. You never seen that?
No.
I've recommended to you for years. You never seen it. It's like one of my favorites
to watch.
It's such a good show, though. It's the best. It's the best one. I don't know if you'd like it, but I think. I mean, how can you not? It's excellent. So funny.
It's tough. I got to watch Riverdale every week. Riverdale's crazy, by the way, now. Wally, I don't know where you're at, but it's getting nuts, Riverdale. Those teens, man. They're up to no good.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not into the teen dramas, John. I don't like the teen shows like you do. Your 13 Reasons and your Riverdale. I don't watch teen dramas. Not into it.
It's too bad. It's fun stuff.